dragon. Dragons are among the most famous mythical creatures in the world. They appear in stories from Europe, Asia, and many other cultures, though they are often very different from one another. European dragons are usually giant winged reptiles that breathe fire and guard treasure. In contrast, Asian dragons are often wise, powerful beings linked to rivers, rain, and good fortune. Their lasting popularity has made them a symbol of strength, mystery, and imagination. Phoenix. The phoenix is a legendary bird known for its ability to be reborn. According to ancient stories, it lives for many years before bursting into flames and rising again from its own ashes. This remarkable cycle made the phoenix a powerful symbol of renewal and survival. Versions of the creature appeared in ancient Egypt, Greece, and later cultures around the world. Unicorn. The unicorn is a horse-like creature with a single horn growing from its forehead. In medieval European legends, it was often associated with purity and grace. Many stories claimed its horn had magical healing powers and could detect poison. Although no real animal matches the description exactly, the unicorn remains one of the most recognizable mythical creatures ever created. Griffin. The griffin combines the body of a lion with the head and wings of an eagle. Since the lion was considered king of beasts and the eagle king of birds, the griffin represented great power and authority. Ancient civilizations used griffins in art and architecture, often portraying them as guardians of treasures, sacred places, or royal possessions. Mermaid. Mermaids are half human, half fish beings said to live in oceans, seas, and lakes. Stories about them can be found across many cultures. Some legends describe mermaids as kind and beautiful, while others portray them as dangerous creatures that lure sailors into trouble. Their connection to the mysteries of the sea has kept them popular in folklore and modern entertainment. Kraken. The Kraken is a gigantic sea monster from Scandinavian folklore. Sailors described it as a creature so enormous that it could pull entire ships beneath the waves. While giant squids may have inspired some of these tales, the Kraken became much larger and more terrifying in legend. It represents the fear of the unknown depths of the ocean. Pegasus. Pegasus is a magnificent winged horse from Greek mythology. According to the stories, it sprang into existence through a supernatural event, and later became associated with heroes and gods. Pegasus symbolized freedom, inspiration, and divine power. Its image continues to appear in literature, art, and popular culture. Minotaur. The Minotaur was a creature with the body of a man and the head of a bull. In Greek mythology, it lived at the center of a vast labyrinth designed to keep it imprisoned. The monster became famous through the story of the hero Theseus, who entered the maze and defeated it. The Minotaur remains a symbol of strength, danger, and the challenges hidden within difficult journeys. Centaur. Centaurs have the upper body of a human and the lower body of a horse. They originated in Greek mythology and were often portrayed as wild beings living in forests and mountains. However, some centaurs were known for their wisdom and knowledge. Their dual nature reflected the balance between civilization and untamed instinct. Cyclops. Cyclopes are giant beings with a single eye in the center of their forehead. They appear in several Greek myths, where they are often depicted as immensely strong. One of the most famous Cyclopes is Polyphemus, who encountered Odysseus during his travels. These creatures became symbols of brute force and isolation. Hydra. The Hydra was a giant serpent-like monster with multiple heads. One of its most frightening abilities was that when a head was cut off, new ones could grow in its place. In Greek mythology, the hero Heracles eventually defeated the beast during one of his famous labors. Because of this ability, the Hydra often represents problems that become harder when handled incorrectly. Cerberus. Cerberus is the three-headed dog that guards the entrance to the underworld in Greek mythology. Its role was to prevent the dead from leaving and the living from entering without permission. Despite its terrifying appearance, Cerberus served as a loyal guardian rather than a destructive monster. It became one of the most famous creatures associated with the afterlife. Basilisk. The basilisk is a legendary reptile feared for its deadly powers. Many stories claim that a single glance from the creature could kill instantly. During the Middle Ages, it was often described as a serpent or a rooster-like monster with magical abilities. The basilisk became a symbol of deadly danger and supernatural fear. Chimera. The chimera is a creature made from several different animals combined into one body. Traditional descriptions usually give it the head of a lion, another head of a goat, and a serpent for a tail. It was believed to breathe fire and cause destruction wherever it went. The chimera became a lasting symbol of impossible combinations and terrifying imagination. Werewolf. Werewolves are humans capable of transforming into wolves or wolf-like creatures. Stories about them have existed for centuries in Europe and beyond. Some legends describe the transformation as a curse, while others connect it to magic or supernatural forces. The werewolf reflects ancient fears about losing control and becoming something dangerous.